In for Tobias Harris. Shooting guard. Smith is out there with Hill. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Maggette in at the 5, down low.
And that's
the Beast passes to Maggette. Soft touch off the glass.
They have repeatedly probed inside.
Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. No good. So
yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
There's the pass to the Beast. Down low. And on a pass to set up.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Rebound, Andre Drummond.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the foul called on 3. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Drummond. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. The drive by Jackson. There's Mozgov. And it's sent back by Hill. The Cavaliers leading by 3. In the corner, Irving with it. Puts up a 3. Mozgov grabs the board.
Not able to find it here in this incredible numbers for Jackson. 16 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Here's the Beast. Rebound by the Pistons. They set the pick. The drive by Jackson. Now the dish to Mozgov. And he dunks it down.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
From outside the arc. No good from the Beast.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Good, the assist goes to Hill. And that's now 10 points for Smith. Detroit's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Meeks, and it's blocked. And they get it back. Mozgov with the bucket.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second-chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
And maybe shying away from contact a bit too, Greg. I mean, their free throw attempts are also down from the first quarter.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
The Beast passes to Hill. Pick up by Hill. Here's the Beast. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. The Beast's got 10.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
And, Clark, I'd like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from the perimeter.
Jackson kicks to Nicholson. No one near him. And Detroit again with the bucket. 46 seconds left here in the second.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
And really, just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea.
And so that brings...
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
And welcome back to the... The Cavaliers shooting about 42% so far. You've got Harris. Andre Drummond is out there with Andrew Nicholson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Caldwell Pope, and it's the point. That's the group for Detroit right now.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that three.
And the foul called on Freak. A different look here for Detroit. Aaron Baines comes in for Andrew Nicholson. And Marcus Morris subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Johnson dishes to Morris. It's Drummond with the drive. Moghetti brings the double team. Here's Harris. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Johnson. Powers the pass to the Beast. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Cleveland. Detroit's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Harris outside. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Drummond a screen. 6 to shoot. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's the Beast. Misses in close.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Morris kicks to Johnson. Morris outside. He dishes it to Johnson. Here's Drummond. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Thompson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for Reggie Bullock. He's checked in for Tobias Harris. Jody Meeks comes in for Marcus Morris. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Johnson.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Here's the Beast, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Peters. Here's the Beast. Fires from deep. Count the bucket. The Beast's got 9 points in the quarter.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Mozgov, he's checked in for Drummond. Here's the Beast. From deep. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Reggie Jackson.
First one falls for. And so Jackson nails both of them. Cleveland's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. The Pistons shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. There's the screen. To the paint. Here's Baines. Detroit, no good that time either. The Cavaliers shooting about 42% so far. Here's the Beast. Off target from three-point range. So it's Detroit now. Dishes it to Meeks. Picked by Mozgov. And Meeks kicks to Bullock. Jackson has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Shots good from the Beast.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Out left to the wing. Feeds it to Meeks. Takes a three. Mozgov kicks to Meeks. It's Jackson atop the key. Inside, intercepted.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Detroit.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good look at the basket, and they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Reggie Jackson. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Check out the game from Mozgov. He's got 13 rebounds, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
And you know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
And Cleveland making a change here. Ford's checked in. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's the Beast from deep. Bullock with the rebound.
There are going to be times, I think, when it's okay to take a shot like that, but not on that possession.
Well, when would the times be, partner? Well, I'll get back to you later. The only excuse for a shot like that is if you're trying to beat the buzzer. That's the only time you can justify it.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Meeks. Picked by Mozgov. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bullock. Buries the jump shot.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just getting...
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha... Minha vida cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que com a sua face. Tudo que eu pedisse, só você que me desse. Aí pensando Deus se esse quarto falasse. Mas que pena, já era, já era, já era. Não deixe mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Por quê? Se eu ouço a voz dela é através de alô. Se passou pela favela é porque alguém me falou. Então já que me deixou por aqui, aprendi a viver um pouco sozinho. Mas o que eu posso fazer, fia, se eu gosto da boemia. Essa noite pra mim é dia, mas posso mudar. Mas como isso é questão de tempo, então isso nem tenho muito, nem curto. Fica de canto, eu prefiro suar. Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida cantar. Nunca no mesmo lugar, seja sozinho a dois.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-round. And tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And the topic here prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game, why you started playing. If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one's stopping play.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. So go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Pachulia. Mirotic comes in for Chandler Parsons. J.J. Barea is checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Hill. So on the floor for Cleveland, the Beast in at point guard. Channing Frye out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Hill, and it's Ford in at the shooting guard. No coverage. That time. Frye's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Taking a look at some stats for the Beast. A very nice season. He averaged 15 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yep, without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even larger.
A chance now to go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Kevin, we've talked at length about how they plan to contain this excellent offensive ball club. He said, you know, our opponent changes, but our principles stay relatively constant. It's all about denying the high percentage shots, the layups, free throws, and open three-pointers. If they're hitting contested jump shots, you just have to tip your hat to them. Kevin, a sound strategy.
Great, thank you, Doris. So a little bit worried about containing the opposing offense today.
There was a lot to be worried about. I mean, they're not an easy opponent to face because of that offense.
That's exactly right. I mean, they have to be on their game defensively if they're going to keep pace in this one.
And there's a whistle that goes on Iman Shumpert. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Nowitzki a screen. Williams passes to Barea.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
I like the way they've kept them shooting jump shots. No coincidence to find them in the lead.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
No good from the Beast. Mavericks trail by 6. The kick out to Williams. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Pistons in Detroit.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Williams gets the bucket.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple.
The Cavaliers, number 1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Now here's Barea. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. There's a good screen. Knocked loose. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play. Utter disregard for his own safety.
And his teammates still shaking their heads. You know what? He must have told them to be on the lookout for something special.
Nowitzki outside. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Got that one up quick.
Come on now.
10 points for Freak.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Nowitzki's shot is no good.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
The Beast from beyond the arc and then some. The Beast's got 13.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now here's Barea. Defense is right there. Again, the miss by Nowitzki.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
The shot's good from the Beast.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Barea kicks to Nowitzki to stop the run. Again, the miss by Nowitzki.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
The Beast. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound.
There are going to be times, I think, when it's okay to take a shot like that, but not on that possession.
Well, when would the times be, partner? Well, I'll get back to you later. The only excuse for a shot like that is if you're trying to beat the buzzer. That's the only time you can justify it.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's the Beast. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And a double-digit lead on the score. And Dirk Nowitzki still remembers the Mavs 2011 championship. He said he'd love to get one more.
In that 11th season,
One's definitely not enough for Dirk. A different look for Dallas. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Powell. And Barea subbed in for Matthews. Cleveland also making some changes. Maggotti's checked in. And then Shumpert in there for Smith. So on the floor for Cleveland, the Beast in at shooting guard. Iman Shumpert is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Irving. And it's Maggetti in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
Yeah, looking to turn things around here, Greg, and cut into this lead.
Here's the Beast. He's got 16. Parsons comes with a double team. Irving with it. Williams picks him up. Just 5 to shoot. No good from the Beast.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
And Parsons slams it in.
Oh, that's a great pass by Darren Williams.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's the Beast. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's 19 points for Freak.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Williams dishes to Nowitzki. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Nowitzki a screen. Here's Pachulia. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's the Beast. And it's off from 3-point range. Mavericks trailed by 8. stolen. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. And that one's good.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Here's Pachulia. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And here we can check out the story on Kyrie Irving. Last season, he played outstanding. 4th in three-point field goal percentage, 10th in scoring. And he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And, you know, as you said, he was great from downtown. I don't think last year was an aberration. He's one of the deadliest sharpshooters in the game.
Dallas making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. Hill, he's checked in for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Kevin Love.
This is an absolute monster performance from him. He is pulverizing them from the three-point line.
On the wing, Williams. From the arc. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Rebound by Williams. Mavericks trail by 12. And Mirotic kicks to Pachulia. Dishes it to Williams. They set the pick. Feeds it to Nowitzki. Catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons put on a show. He dropped in 24 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. If his play in the first game of the season is any indicator to the kind of year he's going to have, all you can say is look out, league. Guys?
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game. Check out the game for Pachulia. 10 points, and free throws have been big for him today, with 6 points from the line.
And it's important, and you can tell that he understands that in terms of getting to the line.
Barea, the pass to Mirotic. They set the screen. Dallas again missing.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to
it. And so it's Dallas with it. 11-point game. Barea kicks to Williams. Knocks down the 3-ball. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
No good from the Beast. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Moment here now for an injury report.
Not what we wanted to hear, guys. It sounds like it's a very serious injury. A discouraging development for this team so early in the season. We'll see what kind of impact it has on them in the long term, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
Move the ball. Stick it to
outside jumper. Pass to the Beast. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. No luck. And it's Dallas the other way. 1:04 left to play in the first half. And Williams, here we go. Great touch on the 16-footer. Williams has got 13. Cleveland leading by 6. Irving passes to the Beast. And another miss by Cleveland.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Barea, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
You're about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up there.
No.
He dishes it to Nowitzki. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 4 assists now tonight.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cleveland ahead, leading by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.